The Young and the Restless spoilers show Billy Abbott kisses Sally Spectra while Sharon Newman faces a grilling. Will she be able to keep her secrets under wraps, or will the truth finally come to light? More of I&R Weekly spoilers see Devin Hamilton and Abby Newman making wedding plans. Devin lets Abby choose the cake, and Nate Hastings displays his distrust of Victor Newman. Meanwhile, Victor pushes Adam Newman to go after Jack Abbott in retaliation for Nikki Newman's near-death experience. His dad also wonders if he'll reconcile with Chelsea Lawson. Young and the Restless spoilers, Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra's steamy kiss. Young and the Restless spoilers for this week confirm Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, stands her ground against Billy and Victor. Despite Nikki and Devin trying to persuade her, Lily fights for Chancellor Industries. And in a surprising twist, Billy and Sally find solace in each other's company. They do shots, talk about her carny days, and share a steamy kiss, per Y&R spoilers. Then, Young and the Restless spoilers take a turn as Daniel Romalotti is the prime suspect. Evidence in Heather Stevens' murder case points to Daniel. So Daniel's father, Danny Romalotti, reaches out on a Skype call, and Danny sends Christine Williams to Genoa City to represent Daniel. I&R Weekly spoilers, Sharon Newman grilled as Daniel faces murder charges for her crime. E&R Weekly spoilers promised Sharon faces increasing pressure because she's told lies on Daniel, and she planted evidence to frame him for her assault and murder of Heather. Later next week on Young and the Restless, Jack delivers shocking news. Tracy Abbott reels to hear he kicked out his wife. She mediates Jack and Diane Jenkins to stop their split. In a bold move, Victor tries to recruit Diane to help destroy Jack's life. Meanwhile, other Young and the Restless Weekly spoilers show Billy and Jack clear the air, and Phyllis Summers tries to protect Daniel from Sharon's efforts to frame him. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that Lucy Romalotti could be the person who figures out that Sharon Newman is responsible for her mother's death. Daniel Romalotti has been arrested for this heinous crime. However, Lucy knows Sharon has been attacking them all. Will Lucy save her father, or will Sharon get rid of her first? The Young and the Restless spoilers, Lucy Romalotti is terrified of losing her father too. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Lucy has already lost one parent and now her father is in jail. Lucy is terrified of losing her father too and has no idea where she will be if her dad goes to prison. Lucy doesn't want to be left alone. Lucy's life has already been turned upside down, and now she is facing another loss. Of course, Lucy has her grandmother, Phyllis Summers, and her aunt, Summer Newman. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pulse Canvas. It's me, Julie here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. However, they cannot take the place of her parents. Lucy knows that her father wouldn't hurt her mother. Lucy originally believes Sharon was involved, and she may set out to prove that. I&R spoilers, Lucy Romalotti may use Faith Newman. Lucy already has a great way to get close enough to find out information on Sharon. Faith Newman has offered to be there for Lucy. Faith is trying to encourage Lucy and to help her feel better. Sharon didn't seem very happy that Faith and Lucy were together discussing her mother's death. Sharon doesn't want Lucy anywhere near Faith. Lucy's presence brings back far too many memories of Cassie Newman. However, Sharon is more likely to say something to implicate herself if Lucy is hanging out with Faith. Will Lucy use this to her advantage to try to catch Sharon up in something? The Young and the Restless spoilers, Cameron Kirsten push Sharon Newman to kill again. Sharon tends to listen to anything that Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby says. Sharon believes this is her innermost thoughts. Cameron will begin to tell Sharon that Lucy needs to go. Cameron will continue to push Sharon to take care of Lucy because she is too smart and she is figuring this out. Will Sharon listen to Cameron and try to take out a child? Sharon wants to be with Nick, and that cannot happen if she is in prison. Sharon may lure Lucy into her car or even drug her to get rid of her. Will Sharon try to throw Lucy into the river like she did Heather? Is Sharon gone far enough to physically attack a child to save herself? Will someone stop Sharon before Lucy falls victim to her too? Get ready for another dramatic episode of The Young and the Restless. Here's what to expect in today's thrilling installment. Daniel's Dilemma. Daniel faces mounting pressure as he grapples with the fallout from Sharon's shocking confession. Will he choose to support her or protect himself from the consequences of her actions? Sharon's desperation. After revealing her secrets to Daniel, Sharon finds herself in a precarious position. Her emotional state intensifies as she realizes the potential ramifications of her choices. Can she redeem herself, or has she gone too far? Chance's investigation heats up. Chance uncovers new evidence that could turn the tide in the case against Sharon. His relentless pursuit of the truth leads him to surprising discoveries. What will he do with this newfound information? Faith takes action. Faith decides to take matters into her own hands by delivering crucial evidence to Chance. Her determination to save Daniel raises the stakes for everyone involved. How far will she go to protect her loved ones? Relationships tested. Tensions rise as friendships and family bonds are put to the test. Expect emotional confrontations as characters grapple with loyalty, betrayal, and the quest for redemption. Stay tuned. Don't miss today's episode as the drama unfolds in Genoa City. Will secrets be exposed, and who will emerge unscathed? Tune in to find out. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Week of October 21 to 25. Forensic team's stunning discovery. This week on The Young and the Restless, the tension in Genoa City reaches new heights as a forensic team makes a shocking discovery that could change everything. Here's what to expect as secrets unravel and loyalties are tested. Forensic team uncovers shocking evidence. A routine investigation takes a dramatic turn when the forensic team reveals stunning findings that could implicate some familiar faces in serious wrongdoing. As the evidence comes to light, characters will scramble to protect themselves and their loved ones from the fallout. Daniel's Dilemma. With the forensic discovery casting a shadow over his recent actions, Daniel finds himself in a precarious position. He must decide whether to come clean or hide the truth to shield those he cares about. Will his decision lead to redemption or ruin? Phyllis faces backlash. As the investigation heats up, Phyllis must confront the repercussions of her past actions. With her reputation on the line, she finds herself defending her choices while facing accusations from those closest to her. Can she salvage her standing in Genoa City? Chance's determination. Chance is more determined than ever to get to the bottom of the mystery. His relentless pursuit of justice could put him at odds with some powerful figures in town. As he digs deeper, he uncovers connections that threaten to shake the foundation of several relationships. Alliances tested. Friendships and alliances will be tested as the truth unfolds. Characters will have to choose sides, leading to unexpected betrayals and surprising partnerships. Who will remain loyal when the stakes are this high? Romantic tensions. Amid the chaos, romantic tensions rise. As characters grapple with their loyalties and feelings for one another, unexpected couples may emerge, complicating matters further. Who will find love in the midst of turmoil? Don't miss out. Tune in to The Young and the Restless this week to witness the unraveling drama as the forensic team's stunning discovery sends shockwaves through Genoa City. CBS Young and the Restless Monday, October 21, 2024, daily update and spoilers. The drama is set to heat up in The Young and the Restless as Monday's episode delivers high-stakes confrontations, emotional breakthroughs, and unexpected twists. Here's what to expect. Chance confronts Phyllis. Chance Chancellor discovers new evidence that ties Phyllis to a secret cover-up. Furious, he corners Phyllis and demands answers, but she's not ready to go down without a fight. As Chance pushes harder, Phyllis threatens to reveal damaging information about other Genoa City residents, leaving him with a tough choice. Jack and Diane's marriage scheme. Jack and Diane's marital issues seem staged, raising suspicions. Kyle begins to doubt their sudden rift, wondering if it's all a ploy to outsmart Victor. Meanwhile, Victor becomes suspicious of Jack's intentions and makes his own move to uncover the truth, setting the stage for a business showdown. Sharon's emotional breakdown. Sharon struggles to come to terms with the fallout from her secrets. When she visits Daniel in prison, she's overwhelmed with guilt and confesses some of her darkest actions. Will Sharon's confession finally bring Daniel peace, or will it only complicate things further for both of them? Sally's alarming discovery. Sally stumbles upon unsettling evidence about Elena's return and her mysterious daughter. As doubts creep in, Sally starts to believe that Elena may be hiding a major secret. Her suspicions trigger a confrontation, raising questions about whether Eva is really Elena's daughter or someone else entirely. Adam's desperation. Adam takes drastic measures to gain leverage over Nick and Victoria, but his plans could backfire spectacularly. With both Newman siblings on high alert, Adam might find himself more isolated than ever, setting up dangerous stakes for the entire Newman family. Don't miss Monday's explosive episode. With secrets unraveling, alliances shifting, and tensions rising, the drama in Genoa City is at an all-time high. Tune in to The Young and the Restless on CBS to find out how these gripping storylines unfold. CBS Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of October 21 to 25, 2024. Get ready for a week filled with intense drama and shocking revelations on The Young and the Restless. Here's what you can expect as the storylines unfold. Monday, October 21. Sharon's confession. Sharon finds herself cornered as evidence of her past mistakes comes to light. Will she come clean about her actions, or will she continue to hide the truth? Daniel's dilemma. Daniel faces a tough decision regarding his future with Lucy. The pressure mounts as he tries to protect his family. Tuesday, October 22. Jack and Diane's turmoil. Jack and Diane's relationship hangs by a thread. Are they really on the verge of a breakup, or is it all part of a bigger plan to outsmart Victor Newman? A shocking return. An unexpected character makes a comeback, stirring the pot in Genoa City and forcing everyone to reevaluate their alliances. Wednesday, October 23. Faith takes a stand. Faith takes matters into her own hands by gathering evidence that could exonerate Daniel. But will her actions put her at risk? Romance on the rocks. As tensions rise, some couples find themselves facing unforeseen challenges that test their relationships to the limit. Thursday, October 24. Victor's revenge. Victor plots his next move to regain control, and it may involve some ruthless tactics that put several characters in danger. Secrets revealed. The truth about Daisy's past as Lucy's biological mother threatens to come out, creating chaos among the characters involved. Friday, October 25. Climactic showdown. A confrontation is brewing between key players in Genoa City, leading to a shocking outcome that will change everything. Next week's cliffhanger. The week ends with a jaw-dropping cliffhanger, leaving fans eager for what's to come in the following episodes. Don't miss the action as the drama unfolds on The Young and the Restless. Tune in to CBS and witness the twists and turns that keep you on the edge of your seat. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of October 21, 2024 are here. In the upcoming week, fans can expect Nate Hastings to go to extremes to help Audra Charles. Daniel Rumalotti pressures Sharon Newman for the truth. Also, Victor Newman plans to recruit Diane Jenkins Abbott. Keep reading to find out what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Monday, October 21, Nate Hastings Extreme. Y and R spoilers for Monday, October 21, reveal that Victor keeps a secret from Abby Newman Abbott regarding her wedding. Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra kiss. Meanwhile, Nikki Newman extends an olive branch to Lily Winters. Y and R spoilers, Tuesday, October 22. On Tuesday, October 22, fans can expect Victor to give Devin Hamilton Winters unsolicited advice. Chelsea Lawson gives Adam Newman a reality check. Also, Nate goes out on a limb to help Audra. Does Nate try to smooth things over with Victor? Audra is pretty determined to get Glissade back. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Wednesday, October 23. Danny Romalotti appears. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, October 23 reveal that Danny Romalotti phones home. That is when Daniel has to tell his father that the police have evidence against him. Also, Phyllis Summers loses patience with Nick Newman. Nick likely continues defending Sharon. Meanwhile, Daniel pressures Sharon to tell the truth about Heather Stevens' death. Y and R spoilers, Thursday, October 24. On Thursday, October 24, Sharon is backed into a corner. Christine Blair returns to Genoa City to help Daniel. Also, Jack Abbott shares disturbing news with Tracy Abbott. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Friday, October 25. Victor Newman recruits. On Friday, October 25, Victor will try to recruit Diane. Victor will be counting on Jack and Diane's fizzled marriage. Plus, Diane gets kicked out of the Abbott manse, so Victor could end up making an enemy alliance. Also, Billy clears the air with Jack. Elsewhere, Phyllis does damage control to help Daniel. With Christine defending Daniel, could that smooth the rift with Phyllis? The two women really are a bit old to keep feuding the way they have been, especially over a man. Perhaps Daniel's criminal case will have Christine and Phyllis working together to expose a hidden killer. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of October 21, 2024? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The Young and the Restless Kate Fairbanks recently celebrated a very special day with her boyfriend, and to honor her honey, she gave followers a peek into her life outside of daytime. The CBS soap actress posted a few photos and videos of Jay Rudolph as a way to express thanks for the best 4 years. The first photo was a sweet shot of the couple as they posed for the camera in front of a white fence, followed by a video of the musician playing the drums. A few more included solo shots of Rudolph and another of the couple at the Daytime Emmy Awards. This isn't the first time Fairbanks has shown some love for her man. Back in October 2023, she posted a couple of photos of him seated at a piano while petting her dog. Prior to that, while Rudolph was away from home, she sent him a Valentine's Day message. "My Valentine is in Europe, so it's already his birthday," she stated. "I love you, Teresa, and back, and I can't to see you so soon." And some of the very first photos Fairbanks posted of her boyfriend were back in October 2022, when she sent out a swoon alert that featured Rudolph again at the piano, one in front of a restaurant, and another of him leaning on a palm tree at the beach. The discovery: while investigating Daniel's house, Chance uncovers Sharon's nails and hair, raising questions about how they ended up there. What does this mean for Sharon and Daniel? Potential implications. This discovery could indicate that Sharon was involved in something more sinister than previously thought. Is there a connection to the recent events surrounding Daniel's troubles? Confrontation ahead. Expect tensions to rise as Chance confronts both Sharon and Daniel about this finding. Will they be able to explain away the evidence, or will it lead to further complications in their lives? Sharon's vulnerability. As secrets begin to unravel, Sharon may find herself in a precarious position. Will she have to reveal more than she intended to protect herself and those she loves? Fans speculate. Viewers are left wondering what this means for the characters involved. Could this discovery lead to a shocking revelation or a twist in the ongoing storyline? Stay tuned. Don't miss the upcoming episodes of The Young and the Restless to see how this intriguing plot develops and what it means for Sharon, Daniel, and Chance. Lie and R spoilers. Phyllis attacks Daisy, desperate to stop her from revealing she's Lucy's biological mother. The drama on The Young and the Restless escalates as Phyllis Summers takes extreme measures to protect her family. Daisy Carter's shocking return to Genoa City threatens to disrupt everything, forcing Phyllis into a desperate confrontation with her longtime nemesis. At the center of this explosive encounter is Lucy Romolotti and a devastating truth that could shatter lives. Phyllis versus Daisy, a war over secrets. Daisy's reappearance sends shockwaves through the town, especially with her intent to reveal a truth that Phyllis will do anything to hide. Daisy is Lucy's biological mother. Phyllis, who has fought to keep Lucy safe from Daisy's chaotic past, knows that such a revelation could tear her family apart. Determined to stop Daisy at any cost, Phyllis confronts her with fire and fury, leading to an intense and physical altercation. A mother's desperation. Phyllis has raised Lucy as her own, and the idea of Daisy reclaiming her daughter or revealing the truth threatens everything she holds dear. This isn't just about keeping a secret, it's about protecting Lucy from a dangerous influence. Phyllis believes Daisy's return will only bring chaos and pain, and she's willing to cross every line to ensure her granddaughter's happiness and safety. Daisy's dangerous intentions. Daisy's motives, however, remain ambiguous. Is she genuinely seeking a relationship with Lucy, or is she stirring up trouble to exact revenge on Phyllis and Daniel? Either way, Daisy's determination to come clean about Lucy's true parentage puts Phyllis on edge, forcing her to act out of desperation. A violent confrontation. The confrontation between Phyllis and Daisy quickly spirals out of control. With emotions running high, Phyllis attacks Daisy in a fit of rage, forbidding her from revealing the truth. In this shocking showdown, both women will stop at nothing to win the battle over Lucy, setting the stage for fallout that could change everything. What will Daniel do? As tensions escalate, Daniel Romolotti finds himself caught between two forces, his ex, Daisy, and his protective mother, Phyllis. Will Daniel side with Phyllis to keep Daisy away from Lucy, or will he begin to question whether Daisy deserves to be part of their daughter's life? A secret too big to hide? The question remains, can Phyllis truly silence Daisy, or will the truth about Lucy's biological mother inevitably come out? With so much at stake, this secret may not stay buried for long. If Daisy exposes the truth, it could destroy Phyllis' bond with her granddaughter and push Daniel into making impossible choices. This gripping storyline promises heart-pounding twists as Phyllis' desperate attempt to protect her family leads to shocking consequences. Will Phyllis manage to keep Daisy silent, or will the truth tear everything apart? Fans won't want to miss what happens next. As The Young and the Restless unfolds next week, viewers will find Lucy and Phyllis in a gripping struggle, facing an increasingly desperate situation. Their shared love for Daniel, who stands on the brink of losing his freedom, drives them to the edge of panic. With the clock ticking down, the urgency mounts. They must find proof of his innocence before it's too late. The threat of Daniel's wrongful imprisonment looms large, intensifying their resolve to uncover the truth behind a crime he didn't commit. The tension escalates as Chance, once an ally, has grown distant and skeptical, believing he has all the facts necessary to condemn Daniel. He dismisses Phyllis and Lucy's frantic pleas, convinced their son is guilty. His relentless investigation leads him deeper into a web of danger, further jeopardizing Daniel's fate. The recent discovery of Heather, Daniel's ex-wife, dead in his home, blood splattered across the living room floor, complicates matters further. The gruesome scene suggests a violent struggle, Yet something feels amiss to Lucy and Phyllis. The crime scene indicates careful tampering. Heather's body was moved with precision, suggesting that the killer was not only familiar with the house, but also had a clear understanding of how to erase their tracks. This shocking revelation sends chills down their spines. They come to a harrowing realization. The perpetrator must be someone close to Daniel, someone intimately acquainted with his life. Their search for answers intensifies as they grapple with the knowledge that the attack was personal, not random. Meanwhile, Victor Newman finds himself in the throes of a different crisis. At over 80 years old, the once mighty titan of Newman Enterprises faces the burden of leadership amid internal family strife. With his health in decline, Victor contemplates the future of the company he built. For years, he has struggled with the conflicting visions of his children, Victoria, Nick, and Adam, each vying for control. However, he feels a stronger bond with Adam, whose ruthless ambition mirrors his own. In a secretive meeting, Victor makes a pivotal decision. Adam will take over as CEO of Newman Enterprises. This choice does not come lightly, as Victor knows it will ignite fierce opposition from his wife Nikki and the rest of the family, who distrust Adam due to his troubled history and questionable motives. They see him as an outsider, one whose existence stems from Victor's affair with Hope, tainting his claim to the Newman legacy. As Victor navigates this treacherous territory, Lucy and Phyllis are left racing against the clock to secure evidence that could exonerate Daniel. The pressure mounts as they realize that the investigation is closing in on them, with Chance convinced of Daniel's guilt. Frustrated by Chance's refusal to consider other possibilities, Phyllis becomes increasingly desperate. She knows the stakes are high, and she is determined to clear her son's name before it's too late. The ominous presence of Victor hangs over them, with Phyllis suspecting his involvement in the chaos surrounding Heather's death. Victor, a master manipulator, has long been adept at orchestrating events from behind the scenes. As Phyllis contemplates the possibility of approaching Victor for help, she is met with the grim reality of his current focus on handing over the reins to Adam. In Genoa City, the threads of deceit are beginning to intertwine. Phyllis and Lucy are on the cusp of uncovering a shocking truth that could shake the very foundation of their lives. They know that their only chance of saving Daniel lies in revealing the identity of Heather's true killer. As the family dynamics within the Newman clan begin to fracture over Victor's choice, Jack Abbott grapples with the devastating implications of his own family crisis. Stricken by the revelation that Kyle, the son he has cherished, may not be who he thought he was, Jack faces the impossible task of revealing the truth. The potential fallout from Diane's deceit looms large, leaving Jack torn between protecting Kyle and facing the reality of his lineage. With all these tensions brewing, the stage is set for dramatic confrontations, shocking revelations, and heart-wrenching decisions. The stakes have never been higher for Lucy, Phyllis, Daniel, the Newman family, and Jack. As they navigate this labyrinth of lies and betrayal, one thing is certain: nothing in Genoa City will ever be the same again. In a dramatic twist in The Young and the Restless, Diane Jenkins finds herself at a crossroads, standing by the window of her Shabo office, contemplating her next move amidst swirling thoughts of revenge and destruction. Her once stable life is crumbling. Her relationship with Jack Abbott, once solid, is now strained under the weight of betrayal and deceit. With the Abbott family growing increasingly wary of her presence, Diane realizes that her time at Shabo is nearly over. But rather than exiting quietly, she's determined to take down everyone who wronged her, especially Jack. For years, whispers have circulated regarding the true paternity of Kyle Abbott, the son Diane has long claimed was Jack's. The rumors, which never quite died out, suggested that Kyle's true father might not be Jack after all. This was a secret Diane had guarded closely, holding onto it like a trump card until the moment was right to play it. As her influence at Shabo fades, and her position becomes tenuous the moment for her revelation arrives. Diane is ready to unleash a truth that could shatter Jack's life forever. Clutched in her hand are the results of a DNA test that confirm her darkest suspicions. Kyle is not Jack's son. This bombshell, which Diane has kept hidden for years, holds the power to destroy the Abbott family. The true paternity of Kyle is none other than Victor Newman, Jack's longtime nemesis and the man who has consistently stood in the way of Jack's success. Diane reflects on her past. Years ago, she and Victor shared a brief affair, a secret that led to her pregnancy. Rather than informing Victor, Diane chose to manipulate Jack into believing that Kyle was his son, seeing an opportunity to secure a life with Jack, who desperately wanted a family. Initially, this deceit worked, allowing her to maintain the illusion. But now, with her world unraveling, Diane feels ready to expose the truth in the most devastating way. The scene intensifies as Diane storms into Jack's office, her face a mask of icy determination. She doesn't waste time on pleasantries. Instead, she places the envelope containing the DNA results directly on Jack's desk, her eyes fixed on him, waiting for the moment that will obliterate his world. Confused, Jack questions the envelope's contents, his suspicion mounting. Diane coldly instructs him to open it, her expression unwavering. As Jack tears open the envelope and reads the results, the color drains from his face. His hands tremble as he processes the shocking revelation. "Diane, what the hell is this?" he whispers, grappling with disbelief. "It's the truth, Jack," she replies, her voice cold and unyielding. "Kyle is not your son. He never was." The impact of Diane's words hits Jack like a physical blow, sending him staggering back, the papers slipping from his fingers. He can hardly comprehend what he's just learned. The bond he thought he shared with Kyle is now being ripped apart by the very woman he trusted most. "You're lying," Jack exclaims, anger rising in his voice. "This can't be true." Diane's lips curl into a cruel smile as she confirms her infidelity. "I had an affair with Victor years ago. Kyle is his son, not yours. And now you have to live with that." Jack feels the ground beneath him shift as memories flood his mind. Moments filled with pride, love, and a father-son bond that now feels like a cruel joke. The truth, carefully concealed by Diane, is now laid bare, exposing a painful legacy of lies. "You've destroyed everything," Jack murmurs, his voice breaking with emotion. "You've destroyed our family." Diane, devoid of remorse, shrugs off his pain. "Our family? There was never a family, Jack. It was all built on lies. And now it's time for you to face the truth." The weight of Diane's betrayal sinks in as Jack struggles to grasp the enormity of her actions. Not only has she deceived him, but she has also ensnared Kyle in this nightmare. Kyle, who grew up believing Jack was his father, will now be faced with the harsh reality of Victor Newman being his true parent, a man who has never shown any inclination to embrace Kyle as his own. This revelation will not only impact Jack and Diane, but will reverberate through the entire Abbott family, leaving emotional turmoil in its wake. As this shocking chapter unfolds, viewers will be left on the edge of their seats, wondering how the Abbott family will cope with this devastating truth and what it means for Kyle, Jack, and Diane moving forward. The stakes have never been higher, and the aftermath of Diane's revelation promises to send shockwaves through Genoa City. In the latest developments of The Young and the Restless, tension and power. Struggles heat up as Nate Hastings decides to make a bold move in collaboration with Audra Charles. Audra, known for her resilience and independence, often prefers to handle challenges on her own. However, even the most self-sufficient individuals can find themselves in situations where they need support, and Nate recognizes an opportunity to step in. Audra's determination to prove herself at work becomes increasingly complicated when Victor Newman, a figure infamous for his ruthless control, begins to interfere with her project at Gilead. Faced with Victor's relentless maneuvers, Audra comes to a pivotal realization. She needs an ally capable of standing up to Victor, and Nate fits that role perfectly. With his background as a former doctor and his recent foray into the business realm, Nate is eager to demonstrate his worth and protect Audra's interests. Despite Nate's protective nature toward his family and career, his feelings for Audra compel him to risk everything for her. He devises a plan to confront Victor, believing that a successful showdown could empower Audra and diminish Victor's influence over her work. Audra, typically reluctant to accept help, finds herself in a complex emotional tug-of-war as Nate's support becomes indispensable. While she respects his efforts, she must grapple with whether his involvement constitutes overstepping boundaries in her life. As Nate tirelessly works to shield Audra from Victor's encroachment, his growing affection for her becomes undeniable. The question remains, will Audra be able to embrace Nate as a partner in both her career and her heart, or will her fiercely independent spirit push him away? This internal conflict will be pivotal as the story unfolds, showcasing Nate's unwavering bravery and determination while exploring the delicate balance of helping someone without overstepping. Meanwhile, across town, Adam Newman finds himself caught in a tumultuous emotional spiral. Despite his lingering feelings for Chelsea Lawson, the woman he believes he belongs with, Adam struggles to convince her to rekindle their romance. Adam's belief that their breakup was a mistake leads him to propose a reunion, even invoking Victor's supposed support for their relationship. However, Chelsea stands her ground, tired of Adam's persistent pressure. She asserts that her happiness cannot be dictated by anyone else's opinions, especially not Victor's. Chelsea's refusal to revisit the past becomes a pivotal point in her narrative. She reminds Adam that their tumultuous history is fraught with mistakes, and any attempt to reunite would likely lead to more heartache. Adam's frustration mounts as he confronts the reality that Chelsea no longer feels the same way about him, highlighting a deep emotional divide. Just when Adam thinks he might salvage his relationship with Chelsea, he is blindsided by a shocking revelation. He witnesses his ex, Sally Spectra, sharing an intimate moment with Billy Abbott. The sight of Billy leaving Sally's room ignites a fierce jealousy within Adam, making him feel as though he is losing not only Chelsea, but also the possibility of a future with Sally. This revelation drives Adam into a state of turmoil, forcing him to confront the uncomfortable truth that both Chelsea and Sally have the right to pursue their own happiness without his interference. As Adam grapples with these revelations, he is faced with the harsh reality that his past relationships are not only complicated but also evolving. Meanwhile, Billy and Sally's connection deepens following their unexpected kiss, hinting at the emergence of a new couple in Genoa City. Their shared experiences and undeniable chemistry might set the stage for an exciting new chapter, leaving fans eager for what's to come. As the drama unfolds in Genoa City, Nate's alliance with Audra remains fraught with potential consequences, particularly if Victor uncovers their scheme. The emotional stakes are high for both Nate and Audra as they navigate their partnership. Meanwhile, Adam must come to terms with the fact that both women he loves are moving forward with their lives, leaving him to accept the past and embrace the changes ahead. Fans can expect plenty of twists, romance, and intrigue as the characters navigate their complex relationships and the challenges that arise in the ever-fascinating world of Asterisk, the Young and the Restless Asterisk. Stay tuned for more captivating developments and surprises in the episodes to come. In the latest Young and Restless preview for the week of October 21 to 25, Daniel looks to be in serious trouble. Read on for the details and watch the video below. Kyle continued to cause more problems for his parents when they suspected he stole a formula from Jabot for Glissade. Then, the ousted Audra revealed that Victor Newman not only poached their son to work for him, but was also the secret investor behind Glissade's takeover. A confrontation between Diane and Victor left the mustache beaming that her marriage was beginning to fall apart, as was her family, and she was about to lose everything. Coming up, Victor may be right, as Diane tells Tracy that Jack asked her to move out. Previously, Sharon planted bloody evidence of Heather's murder in Daniel's apartment, and then tipped Chase off about the stress between Daniel and Heather over her desire to move. Upon searching his place, Chase located Heather's missing phone. But that wasn't all. He then located the bloody towels Sharon stashed in the liquor cabinet. Coming up, in Daniel's apartment, a cop tells Chance, "We've got something." It looks like Sharon's devious plot is working. On video, Danny asks, "What exactly is this evidence the police have against you?" Daniel replies, "Let's just say it's solid enough that I'm expecting a knock on my door at any moment." Daniel does have one hope, as Phyllis has begun to suspect Sharon is the real murderer and has framed her son. Speaking of Phyllis, vicariously attend Michelle Stafford's anniversary party on the set with photos from the star-studded bash. Be sure to read our young and restless spoilers to discover what Chelsea gives Adam. Is setting her sights on Victor Newman, igniting a potentially scandalous romance. Since her arrival in 2022 as Noah's ex, Audra, played by Zula Silver, has proven to be one of the most ambitious women in Genoa City. Initially, she sought to rekindle her relationship with Noah after a secret miscarriage, but quickly shifted her focus to the bachelors and married men of the city, including Tucker McCall and Nate Hastings. Audra's entanglement with Tucker, while secretly plotting against Chancellor Winters, eventually gave way to her interest in Nate when she was hired as COO at Newman Enterprises. However, upon discovering Nate's romance with Victoria, she made it her mission to expose him, leading to her affair with Kyle Abbott, who was struggling with his divorce from Summer. Their affair lasted until Kyle's deceitful tactics came to light, revealing that Audra had been keeping Tucker in the loop as well. After a series of betrayals, including being fired by Nikki Newman from her position at Newman Media, Audra chose to align herself with Tucker again, but ultimately decided to pursue revenge. This ambition led her to strike a deal with Victor, seizing control of his company and the CEO title, albeit with Kyle by her side, something that created tension as she was not keen on sharing her power. Audra's relentless pursuit of authority raises the question of whether she will choose love or ambition. Her track record suggests she favors the latter. Audra's troubles deepened when she inadvertently revealed Victor as the investor behind a new project. Instead of severing ties, Victor saw in Audra a reflection of his younger self, an ambitious, power-hungry figure who could mirror his own drive. This connection could ignite a passionate affair, and with Victor's history of mixing business with pleasure, Audra may find herself entangled in more than just corporate maneuvering. Meanwhile, in another twist, Claire is finding herself in a precarious position as her past with her Aunt Jordan resurfaces. Claire's recent conversations with Kyle revealed unsettling behaviors that echo her memories of Jordan. While Claire has tried to reassure Kyle that she recognizes his good intentions, his smugness regarding Audra's misfortune raises red flags for her. Kyle brushes off her concerns, insisting that his interest in Audra is over, but the dynamics of Genoa City suggest this may not be the end of it. As tension builds, it appears that Jordan could escape from prison and return for revenge, targeting Claire first. This sets the stage for a dramatic showdown where Kyle might have the chance to prove himself as Claire's knight in shining armor. Picture this: Jordan storms back into Genoa City, hell-bent on avenging Claire's betrayal. In a climactic moment, Kyle could step in to protect Claire, risking his own safety to save her. This heroic act would not only showcase Kyle's true character, but could also serve as a turning point in his relationship with Claire. If he emerges from the confrontation injured but valiant, it could open Claire's eyes to his deeper qualities, allowing for a possible redemption arc. As Kyle grapples with his entitled and bratty behavior, the looming threat from Jordan may force him to mature quickly, proving that beneath his recent antics lies a genuinely good person. With Jordan's return, chaos is set to reign in Genoa City, bringing about a series of events that will test relationships and reveal true loyalties. Audra and Victor's potential romance adds an exciting layer to the storyline, while Claire and Kyle's relationship hangs in the balance. With Kyle's path to redemption and Audra's relentless ambition, Asterisk, the Young and the Restless Asterisk is gearing up for a thrilling ride filled with romance, drama, and unexpected twists. What do you think will happen next? Stay tuned as these storylines unfold. Do you remember Shemar Moore's portrayal of Malcolm Winters on The Young and the Restless? The actor who left Genoa City in 2005 took a nostalgic dive back to where it all began. He reminisced about his early days on CBS soap and the incredible person who lit up his path to stardom. Read further to get the full scoop. Shemar remembers words of wisdom. The Young and the Restless alum made an appearance on The Talk, where he looked back at his soap life. Shemar began, April 6, 1994. I got hired as Malcolm Winters on the CBS soap. Moreover, he revealed how thrilled he was just imagining himself on TV. However, the initial joy fizzled out, and reality hit hard and fast. I got freaked out, like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be good enough, Moore thought. As funny as it sounds, he thought he would be made to pack his bag and bolt out in no time. The imposter syndrome was too real in Shemar's case. That's when the legendary Christoph Street John, who played his on-screen brother Neil Winters, swooped in like a superhero. Additionally, the actor gave Shemar a pep talk that stayed with him forever. He was scared out of his mind, but Christoph saw that and embraced him right away while uttering magical words. You're scared, you're nervous, you're green, but you've got heart and you've got raw talent, John said to Moore. Subsequently, his words struck a chord, giving Shemar the confidence to own his role and thrive in the soap realm. But who knew those humble beginnings on My and R were just the start? The My and R star didn't just survive, but soared like a kite. Moore even earned a daytime Emmy and then got primetime success with Criminal Minds. Currently, he's leading the charge in SWAT, which is heading into its final season. Quite a glow-up, right? Sadly, Christoph Street John passed away in 2019 at the age of 52. But he left behind an unforgettable legacy. He was a child actor who had appeared on shows like Happy Days and The Cosby Show. Furthermore, Christoph left a lasting impression with his role in Generations before becoming a Y and R fan favorite in 1991. Even though Christoph is no longer around, his wisdom bombs continue to fuel Shemar's journey to greatness. Don't miss out on more updates on the Young and the Restless celebs at Soap Opera Daily. What do you think about this strong bond between Shemar and Christoph? The Young and the Restless spoilers update for Monday, October 21, reveals that Victor Newman will defend his decision to go after Jack Abbott and argue that he's protecting his family. Adam Newman won't see Jack as a threat, but Victor will remind him that they almost lost Nikki Newman the night Jack did drugs in her suite. In the end, Adam will get that Victor was scared for Nikki and will admit he'd feel similarly if someone he loved was in that situation. Although Adam still won't be willing to specifically target Jack and his family, he'll basically pledge his loyalty other than that. Adam will also spill the news that he split from Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, so Victor will realize this ties in with Chelsea Lawson's Melissa Claire Egan, own breakup with Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. Adam will allude to doing something he couldn't come back from with Sally, but he'll deny that he's back together with Chelsea. Even so, Victor will make a prediction about it only being a matter of time. When Victor suggests Chelsea is more suited to Adam than Sally was, Adam will wonder when his dad became the president of the Chelsea fan club. Victor will insist that Chelsea changed because of Connor Newman's ordeal and will hype up the power of family bonds. Next on Monday's I and R episode, Abby Newman Abbott will ask Victor to walk her down the aisle with Ashley Abbott, so he'll happily grant that request. Despite Abby's repeated attempts to get updates on the surprise wedding venue, Victor will continue to keep the location under wraps. At the coffee house, Adam will have an uncomfortable encounter with Sally and wonder if she'll ever be able to tolerate being in the same room. Sally will snap at Adam and make it clear that she honestly doesn't know. Over with Billy, he'll have a run-in of his own with Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, before hitting the jazz lounge. That's where Sally will land as well, so she'll gulp down whiskey with Billy and regale him with the carnival stories of her youth. Billy will take Sally up to her suite and compliment her smile before they lean in for a passionate kiss. Downstairs in the dining area, Nikki will approach Lily and apologize for deceiving her. However, Nikki will still offer Lily a good salary and corner office if she's willing to work for her at Chancellor. Lily will doubt that Nikki's even going to get her hands on the company and will insist that the trust between them is gone. Since Lily won't be interested, she'll ask Lily to leave her table. Devin Hamilton Winters and Nate Hastings will also try to recruit Lily for Winters, but she'll turn them down too. Since Lily will feel confident Billy's going to get the boot in 3 weeks, she'll plan on reclaiming the throne with Jill Abbott's support. After Nate gets another text from Amy Lewis, he'll seem puzzled. Nate will offer updates on Amy coming to Genoa City tomorrow and will mention that she has something to tell him. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Amy's secret will bring quite a curveball for Nate in the coming episodes, so stay tuned. The Young and the Restless for the next 2 weeks, October 21 to November 1, reveal that Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra will get swept up in a lip lock after way too much whiskey. That kiss will kick off the week of October 21 to 25, but will Sally and Billy let things escalate to the bedroom eventually? Billy and Sally's chemistry is definitely starting to crackle, so it may not be long until Adam Newman notices and grows jealous. Nevertheless, Chelsea Lawson will dish out some tough love and urge Adam to see that he has to live with the choices he's made, just the same as she does. Of course, Victor Newman will suddenly decide that he's Team Chelsea and will make a prediction about Adam's reunion with his former flame. It turns out Victor will like the idea of Chelsea, Adam, and Connor Newman putting their family back together. Although Nikki Newman will try to make amends after the latest corporate fiasco, Lily Winters will throw Nikki's olive branch right back in her face. Lily will remain focused on reclaiming the Abbott Chancellor throne herself, but she may be a little overconfident when it comes to predicting Jill Abbott's upcoming moves. Jill may not give Lily back control of the company like she expects in the end. Over with Nate Hastings, he'll step up for Audra Charles in a big way. Could Nate do something to help Audra pursue a new career opportunity or something along those lines? Other Y and R spoilers say Phyllis Summers will grow frustrated with Nick Newman, who may rush to Sharon Newman's defense if Phyllis starts spouting all her accusations again. Phyllis may tell Nick about her hunch that Sharon is behind Heather Stevens' demise and Daniel Romalotti Jr.'s frame-up, but Nick may not buy it. It'll be up to Phyllis to find the proof necessary to clear Daniel's name, and Phyllis will have to play nice with Christine Blair, too, since she'll be back to serve as Daniel's attorney. Look for Danny Romalotti to make an appearance over video chat as well, since he'll want Daniel to feel his love. Unfortunately, Daniel will have a bad feeling about the incriminating evidence and will expect to be arrested in the very near future. Since Daniel will be so worried about the possibility of prison, he'll corner Sharon and push her to make a confession to the cops. Daniel will maintain that he wasn't fighting with Heather the last night she was seen alive and urge Sharon to amend her story. Daniel might even mention Phyllis' allegations and demand to know if Sharon's responsible for Heather's grim fate along with his setup. If Daniel isn't careful, it could seem like he's being aggressive and harassing Sharon, which wouldn't be a good look for his case. Meanwhile, Diane Jenkins Abbott will tell Tracy Abbott that Jack Abbott asked her to move out of the Abbott mansion. However, Jack will give Tracy updates on some unsettling news later, so could he admit it's all a scam? Diane and Jack might be faking their imminent divorce to trick Victor along with Kyle Abbott. There's even a chance Claire Newman is part of the deception since she was so adamant about helping Jack somehow. If this is indeed a scheme, Diane may land in the perfect position soon enough. Victor will work on pulling Diane over to his side when it comes to his payback on Jack, so she may score inside information. As for Jack and Billy, they'll find a path to peace. There's been some tension between the brothers lately, but Billy and Jack might realize they need to band together against Victor now. During the week of October 28, November 1, a major mystery will unravel. Amy Lewis will meet with Nate again during her visit to Genoa City, which will prove quite enlightening. I and our fans can expect Amy to shock Nate with some huge news when she pops up on October 29. There's been speculation that Amy might have given birth to Nate's half-brother, so we'll see if he might have a new adult sibling to connect with. Over with Phyllis, her quest to clear Daniel's name could lead to some danger. Will Cameron Kirsten push Sharon to eliminate Phyllis as she closes in on the truth? The Young and the Restless spoilers say some jaw-dropping moments are still to come in GC, so stay tuned. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that we've got some comings and goings news to pass along. So let's talk about some familiar faces popping up during the week of October 21 to 25. Danny Romalotti will be back on screen through a video call to Daniel Romalotti will admit he's in big trouble. Daniel will talk to Danny about the disturbing evidence that's piling up and admit he expects the cops to come knocking at his door soon enough. It's easy to imagine that knock coming moments later, but it might be Christine Blair who lands on Daniel's doorstep first. Perhaps Danny sent Christine back to help Daniel sort out his legal issues, since he'll certainly have a lot of them. Whatever the case, Laura Lee Bell will indeed reprise her Y&R role as Christine and do her best to come to Daniel's rescue. Since so much chaos will be erupting in Daniel's life, he'll be grateful to have some support. Christine may assure Daniel that she believes he's innocent and will do whatever she can to get him out of this mess. At the same time, Christine may acknowledge that this evidence is serious and stress how critical it is to prove Daniel is being framed. If they can't do that, Daniel could end up stuck in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Sharon Newman is behind Daniel's setup and will have to deal with more drama of her own during the week of October 21 to 25. Look for Cameron Kirsten to give Sharon another round of bad advice and put her in a jam. Sharon will struggle to hide her mental instability from Nick Newman in the coming episodes, but she'll know there's a lot at stake. We'll see Sharon deal with growing pressure, so she'll try to stop herself from spinning out. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Phyllis Summers will keep her promise to investigate Sharon, so we'll bring you more predictions on her plans and updates on any shockers she'll uncover. The Young and the Restless next week sees Jack Abbott kicking Diane Jenkins to the curb, and the cops uncover more damning evidence in Daniel Romalotti's apartment. My and our spoilers show that Jack and Diane's relationship takes a turn for the worse when Tracy Abbott finds a Diane in the living room of the Abbott mansion. A devastated Diane reveals that Jack has asked her to move out. Their arguments over Kyle Abbott's recent behavior broke them, and also the influence that Victor Newman has over Kyle ripped their marriage apart. While Diane believes she's changed, Jack and Kyle lose faith in her, leading to heartbreak. As stubborn as Jack can be, he will probably regret this. But for now, Diane is left to pack her bags and leave the Abbott mansion. Young and the Restless spoilers have Jack Abbott kicks Diane Jenkins out of mansion. Young and the Restless spoilers also see the investigation into Heather Stevens' murder take a turn when a GCP team searches Daniel and Heather's apartment for evidence. Chance Chancellor is sitting on the sofa when an officer discovers something behind the couch. It's likely blood spatter that Sharon Newman missed while hastily cleaning up the crime scene. This evidence makes Daniel look guiltier, despite his alibis. Hopefully, his cooperating with the police will offset some of the damage. Desperate for answers, Daniel reaches out to his father, Danny Romalotti, via video call. Daniel tells his dad that the evidence against him is solid, so much so, he expects an arrest at any moment. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that Phyllis Summers and Summer Newman come to help. They want to convince Chance that the case against Daniel is too neat and tidy to be true. They will also point out inconsistencies, such as the timestamp on the unsent text to Paul Williams and the lack of physical evidence in Daniel's car. I and R spoilers see Daniel's murder charge and Christine Blair's return. Y and R spoilers suggest the walls close in on Daniel, so his father Danny is expected to send Christine Blair back to Juneau City to protect his son from the frame job orchestrated by Sharon. On Y and R, we can also expect the return of Laura Lee Bell to the show, and her character's involvement in the case may be the key to proving Daniel's innocence.